Steve Evans, probably second best by half time, dominant second half.
Oh yeah, we were like Lewis Hamilton trying to win the Grand Prix at the minute. We were nowhere in the first half. It didn't stop the players working so hard. It didn't stop them trying to get close to the Lincoln players. But this is a really good Lincoln side. I think everyone in football was surprised when they decided to change manager. But Michael's come in and his team gave us a few problems in the first half. But we knew, or I knew, getting at half time what I thought we had to do, and discussed it with the staff, and they supported it, so we changed it in. I think you've seen more of us in the second half, and if we're all being quite frank here, we should win the second half 5-0, shouldn't we? We've had, 2 1-on-1s for Reedy. Big Piagiani should score a simple header from him. We hit the post. We've got a few off the line. I thought our performance in the second half was really, really good. But a game runs over 90 minutes. But the only pleasing aspect I can say, I don't remember Ashby Hammond making a save. So over the 90, a goalkeeper don't make a save. And they've rode the luck a little bit, and perhaps some poor finishing from us when we break 3v2s and 4v3s and we don't take advantage. But, it's always going to be difficult playing Lincoln City. There's big investment in the summer by Clive and the board up there, and you can see the expectations when they remove the manager. The expectations are to be in that top group. So it's 3 points for us on a day that I don't think we got a lot from the man in the middle. But unlike Mikel Arteta, I'm not going to say any more. I asked why their players running about asking us why we're not getting cautions. And I got a caution for asking why their players running about demonstrating to the ref that their players should have cautions. So I'm not going to talk any more about him. It's a good win for us, and we move on to Fleetwood next week.
You must take credit as well, because the two substitutions at half time, Jake Forster-Caskey and Ben Thompson, they both came on and figured highly in that second half.
Yeah, I think we genuinely thought that both players were really good against Crystal Palace in midweek. I thought Ben had probably his best game for us, and Forster-Caskey brings you that bit of class and that bit of quality. But what we didn't forget when we were coming back to picking the team, we didn't forget how good the performance was at Wycombe in lots of respects. So we decided to start with a team, but we said if it's not right, we had a plan to introduce Ben and Jake very quickly. And I think you've seen the class of both. I think you've seen lots and lots of energy from Ben, some real powerful running, some real intricate play. And Caskey has that quality that very few have in League One. He can pass the ball, he can move it, and he was really, really good for us.
No idea what happened with the goal. There was a sustained period of pressure, and Jamie Reid obviously has spun away claiming the goal, but it was deserved. It just seemed it wasn't going to come.
Yeah, listen, I think we've got probably 5-6 players inside the 6-yard box, and the same number for Lincoln trying to keep the ball out the net. But that seemed to be for a long period of time, not just that where the goal comes from, but with numerous set plays and corners, we cause them all sorts of problems. And I think it goes through a ruck of bodies, and Jamie Reid does what he does. He tucks one away, but I think Reedy's in there a little bit disappointed himself. I think he thinks he should be taking the match ball home today. And that's the standards of a young man that have become really, really high. We're really proud of him, because 18 months ago he wasn't even travelling in the team. He wasn't part of the group. He was almost at a distance in the dressing room. And when he came in, I sat him down and I said, if he buys into the commitment that we need, then we believe there's goals in him. And he's rightfully getting the recognition, and more importantly, he's getting rewards by scoring goals.
6 points now from in 7 days, and at an important part of the season.
Yeah, I think when you go out and you win three games back to back, I think it's really difficult in the league. And I said to players at half time, if you are the manager of Manchester City or Chelsea or Tottenham and Arsenal, the best coaches in the world football, and if you said to them they'll win 3 games in succession in the Premier League and they'll take a draw in the fourth one or beat they'll take it, because the point accumulation of 3 consecutive wins is really high. But we are that little bad apple in the barrel that no one in that EFL group wants us to be in that little top group, do we? There is only the Stevenage, the town of Stevenage, and everyone in it, and myself, the board, the players, you, the media, everyone that's connected with the football club wants us in that top group, because we're fighting for something that people thought 2 years ago we'd be in the National League. So we just have to keep working hard, keep principle, keep humble, speak about how good Lincoln are, how good the players have got, and then take it forward to a real tough game. Go up to face Lee Johnson and Fleetwood next Saturday, and I think I've seen in the media that Lee Johnson's been in Dubai with the other part of Fleetwood Town, and he's been in Dubai and we've been at Bradbury. I'd rather beat Bradbury when you win on a Saturday.
Well done today, Steve.